This is a wretched game for clowns. And I'm running the circus. Yes. Bubsy, yes. Bubsy. Yes, Bubsy. What's wrong, Bubsy? What's the matter, Bubsy? Bubsy? Bibzabub? Beelzebub? Dome. Oh, yeah. Supposed to be like, come home? Dump? I don't know. I thought I played one named this. Unless I didn't save, which, of course I wouldn't. Why would I save the game? No, I didn't save. I assume I just started the stage and was like, nah, Bubsy's not going on, don't leave. Or maybe there was another level with Dome in the name. I mean, the levels, they kind of blend together. Yeah, I think it's just another... Oh. Whoa, 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 game. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So you can see Bubsy's face. I turned down the sound. Hopefully this game is not as painful. The little marching noise when there's an enemy nearby. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there's a ghost? No, you know, I just don't have time for this, Mr. Ghost. I don't know if it's supposed to be a ghost or underground. Okay, yeah, it looked like a snake. Okay, I assume I'm supposed to get up somewhere. Well, that didn't help at all. What was that? Okay, okay. First death. Imagine if this game was like the first Bubsy, though. Just one death, you're dead. Oh. Well, good work, me. I like how when you get hit, like the camera has to show Bubsy's face. Nyeh. Wow. Nyeh. Just making pitiful noises while playing Bubsy. Yeah. Yeah. Ah! Shut up, Bubsy. You're not helping. Like, the only thing I will hand it to this game for, I do like that the camera shows where you'll land. It's just sometimes it's not that. Whoa. Helpful. Like, there's sometimes I wish some Sonic games would do that. I don't like the Bubsy slime. Yeah, it's not fun when they're in on the joke. Like, I probably will for the last stage. I don't know if, like, the bad end and the good end, like, they're different. But Bubsy does not deserve to be played legitimately. That's true. I assume if you don't get all the rocket parts, Bubsy is stranded in space. Which is canon. Don't count that one Bubsy for. It's in the same space. Shut up, Bubsy, I'm trying to talk. It's in like that same space as when they made another Shaq Fu. What does that have to do with the 1-up, Bubsy? Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I was going the wrong way. Nerp. Imagine this game did not have, like, you can grab the ledge. This is just where it came from. Damn it. Damn it. Bubsy, you just drop like Mega Man. That's true. I mean, it was like designed around that. And also it helps that you get, yeah. Like, Kazooie kind of helps some of the jumping awkwardness, though, because, yeah, you get a little hover.
He floats through the air.
camera. I do know there are some rockets you can destroy. Like the first stage does demo that. But it's some of those things that I would just get so paranoid about that I would be like shooting every wall. If only I had... I have no clue if I'm going the right way or not. This game... Whoa. Yep. It's the problem of like early 3D platforms where you were like not really directed a lot. Like when I played Gex, I'm like, this has to be the wrong way, but I'm gonna check it out. This is the start of the stage, ain't it? Oh, it's slime. Oh, wait, did it actually take me? I think I like had clicked off, so it wasn't saving. This reminds me of Gex, though. Like, remember when I was playing Gex and I would get lost so often? It's like, if you want, like, your state... I don't know, I mean... Like, Gex tries to be linear, but it keeps, like, splitting off things. I didn't fall. Like, it's nice that most Mario 64 stages are just some kind of big open area. And then, you know, yeah, you have your linear ones, Crash Bandicoot, Sonic Adventure. But they are, like, designed with that in mind. They have, like, floobity boober. Oh, now I remember where I am. This is just a mess of platforms. Damn it. Now, there was a boss. Where he just kept spinning the camera around and I just got, like, murdered. It's like, do I feel a bit bad for the devs because of what happened with Mario 64? I mean, yeah. That doesn't affect this game, pee-pee poo-poo, it is a bad game. I think that's the start of the stage. Damn it. God damn! Okay, yeah, Bowser 64 stages, those are, like, it's just, it helps that they are paths. Like Crash Bandicoot, paths. Sonic stages in Sonic Adventure that are not Knuckles, they're paths. Like, well, not Knuckles or Biggs. But also, they're just like little slices of another stage. I really can't tell. This looks so much like the start of the stage, but Christ. Pain. Yep. I assume there's probably like other random issues with like Accolade not having the money to throw at them to remake it, or it's like, well, we gotta have it out. But yeah, if I could have like just this level hurts my head. Yeah. Pac-Man World, it's aight. It is definitely a game where if you get this, like, growing up, it's aight. I mean, I'm not gonna say, like, Bamco would be, like, have more stakes in it, but I feel like there would be willing to be some recognition, while, like, Accolade is just like, no. Make this game. Ah. Yep, sometimes you do have to. I mean, look how ultimately it worked out for Bubsy. And then, yeah, there was that Bubsy 4, like the PC one, but like, it sounds like they took it, you know, they were trying to make fun of it for being bad, and also when when like Bubsy has like modern stuff like saving the game. It turns out it's just like you get a 2-hour game. Like, I don't think, not to be like, no, games should all be X time, but I feel 2 hours is kind of like, Even if you, like, spend just, like, $20 on it, I mean, not 20, like 10, still, like, Yeah, exactly. The Bubsy visual novel. I mean, there is the issue of would I like to revisit this game again one day? Hey, who wants to... I can't do a Bubsy voice, so I'll just make up one. Hey, who wants to share their mana with me? What is this physics? What are the physics? Shredder! Oh, that's the wrong one. What could possibly go wrong is just the equivalent to, like, showing your... Damn it! Your badge in Ace Attorney. Also, Wreck-It Ralph. Would be annoyed by Bubsy, but kind of in the same way you're annoyed by, like, just an annoying child. Wreck-It Ralph would hate Gex. I have no... it feels like I'm back at the start, but this game's levels are just awful. Ralph would just avoid Bubsy. Oh, I'm not back at the start. This game is just... I'm trying to think, and things are trying to kill me. Rex at Ralph. Ralph would absolutely hate Gex, though. Yeah. Every time Ralph comes up, I just think of, like, if the sequel had not just been Disney trying to fucking Space Jam us and, like, dealing with more advanced games. Like, dealing with what if Wreck-It Ralph gets a sequel? What if Wreck-It Ralph is the hero in the sequel? God, Ralph going into Virtua Fighter, but is just kept, like, looking normal. But no, it's like, well, we gotta go on the internet, and then it does the thing where, like, Vanellope's like, well, I want to go in this game. And I was like, okay, gotta let go, bye. Despite, that's the whole thing of the first game, dude. It's okay now because, I don't know, because you gotta let go. You gotta let it go. Just like our favorite movie, Risen and Dosney. Just the thing of sequels that are just wrecks. like, there is a Fix-It Felix game out there, so I could see that. I think, like, at least very Flash or whatever. Or some sort... Like, I can't turn the camera around to thing because I have to look at Bubsy's face. We're eating good because I have not finished a single goddamn level yet. Like, I apologize for Kung Fu Panda fans, but I do hear that the fourth one just has a very dumb thing with the plot that just, given the movie's context, makes no sense with the villain's motivation. It's another thing of like, well, let's just ignore all the other material. Oh, that would be good. Well, that's the third one. Like, Wreck-It Ralph 2 has to deal with, you know, has to Donkey Kong Jr. it. Is what I always think. Yeah, but Ralph 3, I would like that. Just, oh shit, they've remade Ralph. They gave Ralph cake. Caked up Ralph. Ralph, like, he likes that Felix invites him to, you know, the kart racing, but when can he be in one of the mainline games? And Felix just, like, tugging his collar.
Float like a butterfly.
Yeah. Or just, like, picks up, like, a piece of, like, a girder or something. But instead we got Ralph Internet. Yay, wow. The Ralph Emoji movie. I just went in a goddamn circle. Paint it, Philip. Oh, that's good. Gotta have, like, the... Okay, but the antagonist is, like, it has to be some sort of Wario origin story. It's like, oh yeah, it's a Felix that becomes Wario-fied. I mean, that's kind of what they did with Negaduck in the Darkwing Duck episode of Slibble blah blah blah. The new DuckTales.
Well done!
Oh, that's why it's called Dome Home. Plotting and wondering. I mean, I have an idea now. It depends on how long this takes to finish. But also, that could be a very good just, let's throw in something. But noted. Game is trying to guilt me because I didn't get the rocket pieces. Next, I'll be playing a good to okay game. I'll be going back for some Mario. And then random indie game. Because I have some shit in my playlist, but I'm not quite... I'm taking a... I need a breather from the dog shit after this. Mortal Bobcat. What? What? Do I jump on its taint? Oh, it's a banana. Sounds like if Donkey Kong Country was made in hell. Okay, yeah, they're adding a new step now. Yeah, that's fair. I just kind of bumped into the thing that I could not really see. Okay. There's another level to this, because I assume it's not just jump on the thing forever. Right. Oh, I was too close. I presume I wanted to slip into the wall. Okay, that makes sense. This reminds me of one of the songs in Paper Mario 64, when you're in, like, Raphael the Ravens. Well, God, excuse me, I was too close to the thing. Fuck me for trying. Oh, the acid. gonna be annoying. Oh, the hitbox. Yeah, that makes sense, but also... Yeah, the camera, the hitboxes. Like the banana placement. Yeah, I hope they don't, like, change. Like, if they, like, fix automatically... God, yeah, the camera in this game is way too close. Like you mentioned... Like, having the camera too close is very risky for a platformer. Dead! Wow.
Well done!
Was it really well done? Was it? Was it really? I don't think this is going to be a 3 and done. 2 and done. Bubsy VR? So welcome. Galnerius, that's a band I know. Bubs. Alright. Bubsy voice. Cock and ball torture.
That's better.
Disco, Coney Island Disco Palace. Imagine you're just like wandering around at the middle of the night and you just hear that. Yesterday, it was giving me a headache. I feel slightly better now? Question mark?
Stupid is as stupid does.
Ah, Bubsy, buddy. You're approaching the Gex levels of shit. Quite the quips. I mean, he definitely said, Bubsy definitely said alrighty then yesterday, so. What is worse, though, the Bubsy pilot or the Battletoads pilot?
That's that.
Like, yeah, it absolutely is, and that was like a no-brainer question. Oh, mosquitoes. Oh, I love to, like, need a second to think about what's going on, and the game decides no. Oh, they have projectiles! The game is beautiful. Yeah, Battletoads is just a TMNT. Alright, you can't touch the things, which makes sense, but also... Oh, I'd love to get fucking no-scope while I'm trying to... process... Nightmare of a game. There's water. Also, the Battletoads pilot is definitely much more Street Sharks. So I will say it is a copy of a copy of a copy. Because it's dudes that become animals. But they can go back to normal. Okay, SWAT cats. Yeah, nodding. That was a radical show. Bubsy doing an absolutely horrible Corona impression. Bubsy, whoa, whoa, whoa! A game should make you have to plead with the camera. Never happened. Well, yeah, there's a corner of water. Excuse me. A game should not give you enemies that move around that quickly. In a game where you move like this. If no one else got my back, Corona's got my back. I will not give this game the dignity of, like, a legitimate playthrough. This profoundly unpleasant game. No, that's going back where I came from. That would be good. Just seeing Corona. I mean, I should just let myself take the L so I can take hits again, but... I mean, Sorry for party rocking. And sorry for, like, hitting a friggin'... this on the Virtual Boy, I would be just, like... I would be retching. Like, I am a very shameful gamer. I can't play... One time I played Metroid Prime and had to, like, give up because I just got an incredible migraine. Now remember, I'm invincible, but not invisible. What a fucking game. I promise a purely exploratory playthrough of bad games. I'm gonna be abusing every resource possible. Just... Like, for good games, I only do that if there's, like, a case of... Oh god, why do I have to sit through this intro to the boss? Oh, damn it, mosquito. I don't know where I am going. Like, I respect folks who can become crazy at a game. I do want to learn some Tetris attack strats. I will not learn Pokemon Puzzle League. I do not give a shit about Ash Ketchum. I think the main obstacle to me learning a game is partially just the thing of shit, work. Come home from work, I'm tired, I feel like I want to use my time on something else or chill. And then summer break hits and I just kind of lose all structure. And then it's like, well, I have all the time in the world. These bugs are too... I'm trying to take a second to like figure out where I'm going, but I can't because the game's trying to kill me. Okay. Like, let me look for the arrow. But I have to like constantly nudge my way around like a dipshit. Oh Jesus, is that finally another thing? Okay, now I can die in peace. This is a game where I think it wants you to be just moving as much as possible. But the camera is so close that that feels like a very dangerous ask. Take the damage, restore the health. Oh, thank God, I killed one. Okay, Arrow, do you mean go that way straight? I assume you mean go this way. Oh shit, got one. Like, I get this game was like super early, so yeah, it's gonna be technologically limited. But damn, the draw distance does not help. Like, I can imagine if I compared this to, like, friggin' Jumping Flash. A game which also has incredible mobility. Can't tell if I'm going the right way or not. This game level design is my passion. Okay, I'm going the right way.
Well done!
I'm just finding some music because I will be right back. So have some Mario 3. Who really died that day, Bubsy? You tell me. My Bubsy doesn't eat spaghetti without sauce. What am I doing now? I just blindly click the button. The Mario 3 cartoon, it has some wild episodes. Oh, buddy. But it's just not as, like, weird as... What in the name of heaven and hell? All the days when you could just say, like, random shit like that. Before they just became incredibly overprotective. Like, damn you. That's the one downside of the original Super Mario movie. Just made them realize, wait, are we the joke? But dang, that Mario movie is memorable compared to the modern one. It's the same shit with the original, the 2000s Grinch. Oh, fuck off, Slime. Slime? Of like, yeah, is the 2000 Grinch good? No.
Get your motor running.
It's interesting. Which is more than we could say for, like... No one talks about the Illuminations Grinch. It's more memorable than the Illuminations. Yeah, it's perfectly acceptable, but that's not going to get it, like, you know, in the brains of people. Like, the original Grinch was weird, but not too... Like, it's okay if, like, the Grinch makes someone, like, kiss a dog's butthole. It's not okay if the hat calls something a dirty hoe. And to be fair, that cat incarnation is very upsetting. Those targets? Why? Oh, it's like...
Pay attention.
Oh, Love Guru. I think when that came out, I was like closer to the Anchorman age. I needed more refined shit. Love Guru, just this incredible, like a passion project that just murders your career. I mean, I say murder as if he wasn't in like Shrek, multiple Shreks, but like he wasn't like doing like, you know, like it wasn't like those aren't Michael Myers movies. They are movies with Michael Myers. But Love Guru is just like, we gave him too much free... Yeah, the first one is very much grounded in that with some random sketches. The second one is just, wow. Remember the first Austin Powers movie? Wasn't that great? And the third one is just like Mike Myers, just like, look at all these people I know, celebrities. I have dirt on them. I joke that if they made another Austin Powers, it presumably would ignore everything they'd like tease with Scott Evil. Dr. Evil would be a villain again. And it would be about either Austin... Well, of course there would be like a Austin's like long-lost son. But also older Austin coming to terms with the fact that he can't like try and get with women who are in their 20s anymore. So he'll get with a woman who's slightly older. Like in her 30s. Yeah, Austin Generations. Fucking... They're gonna fucking Ace Ventura Jr. that shit. Yeah. Like, having actually, like, gotten context for Blofeld now, that shit makes a lot more sense. Okay, this stage just devolved into platforming. Arg! Platforming in my platform game? Like, this is just platforming at, like, incredibly pure. They slapped the mojo out of my balls, baby! Yeah. We already had, like... Yeah, we had spy movies that were a big reaction to being sent up by, like, Austin Powers. Austin Powers, you're a man out of time again. Mike Myers, though, would not allow such a thing. Also, I mean, they stole Seth Green. They stole his ape. They stole his ape. Yeah. James. James is not playing child support. Has a kid. Dies immediately. Yeah. James Bond being like, I'm gonna do the... I'm gonna do the absent shonen dad by dying.
Well done!
No, it was not. It was not. It was not fun. It wasn't terrible, but it was not fun. Why are we pod racing? Why is this F-Zero? Dead. Because they had learned to, like, the games don't need scores. I mean, ignoring that, you know, Donkey Kong Country, for example, did not have score. Yoshi's Island did not have score. Bubsy Talarico, thank you. It's amazing that he has just disappeared from, like, the public eye. I get that. And I know, like, it wasn't just, like, him selling his house wasn't just because of being roasted by that video. It's just because he could not do his, like, concert things. Yeah. I know some stuff happened with his parents as well, and it was just the timing. Yeah. like being told like you're like a legendary like video game figure. I imagine that can definitely go to one's head though. Like I remember him from like a random show on G4.
Mom used to make.
It was one of those like review whatevers. One where I was young me was not angry but perturbed because they gave Animal Crossing like a low rating. And I think I mean their thing was like that, well, it doesn't let me just like choose where I put my stuff. Why can't I customize everything? And that's part of the reason we have that shit of just of friggin' New Horizons, just you can customize everything. I blame them. Only them. What else do I remember from G4? I do remember being slightly cranky that they gave... I mean, this is, again, me... young or teenager-ish being very big Nintendo. They gave... I don't think they even nominated Melee for, like, Game of the Year when it came out. Like, Final Fantasy X got it, which that tracks. But also, hey... Which is interesting, like, given how much it turns out they hate, like, RPGs, like, turn-based stuff, and from Japan, like, they gave it that. But Final Fantasy is, like, big enough that, like, I assume they'll overlook that. Like, nah, it's not that weird. Like, ignoring everything about, like, say, the Titus laugh, and people just harping on that, and just ignoring it's supposed to be bad. What the frig is that spider? But I guess Final Fantasy... Hello, welcome. I'm in Bubsy Purgatory. What the fuck? Oh. I just ride the spider? You can see his stripes, but you know he's clean? Like, Bubsy is very purgatorial. The thing where I should use the atoms more, but... I absolutely use them and then, like, get... Well, I'll give it an example. That! My other random favorite G4 show, or thing they would air Starcade, which is on YouTube, but sadly, you cannot put it in a sync tube because for some reason. Which it's funny because like that game show. Like, they would have, like... the contestants would be, like... teenager versus, like... I'd say man in his 20s, but, like... It was, like, the 80s, so everyone looked older because they had, like, really bad mustaches.
He floats through the air.
So it just... I know I'm making fun of people from like a million years ago, but they did not know how to dress back then. Like 80s, late 80s, first half of the 90s. They were not cooking.
Look, Convention.
Bubsy, what you? No one says maroon in this date.
Convention.
What killed me? Was it one of these fuckers?
Convention.
Right,
Convention.
like not owning up. Being like, well, yeah, that was dumb, but that was the past. Oh, I died. Worth it. The other, I mean, now I'm thinking of like, was it Adam Sessler who had the meltdown? Because people were pulling up like the old reviews and being like, hey, that sucks. And he just went like, no, you're obviously a Donald Trump person saying this. Trying to undermine me. And it's like, what? Why are you terminally... You called everyone nerds. It was like, he's very shit-lib brained. Just like, no, we're just like, hey, you said some really fucked up shit about people. You're racist towards Asians back then. You're not, and you're just like, not even addressing it, just deflecting and digging your heels and just be like, oh, you're just sitting by Donald Trump. Just everything bad, every bad person must be associated with Donald Trump. Like, not that he's not awful, but it really undermines every opinion when you're just like, this game barely, does this game even have health pickups? Oh, you gotta get enough things. He hates the game and then is like, talks with friggin' Miyamoto. He's like, no, I talked with Miyamoto. He was amazed with my ideas. Like, what would... Now I'm curious, like, by his standards, what would be a good game? Which I'm sure I could find, like... I mean, other red flags of him just, like... not dumping Doug Tinapel out of his life. Like, he can't be bad. We worked on games. We worked on games together. Yeah. You're saying the quiet part too loud. Like, I had a friggin' show on Nickelodeon. Which doesn't mean anything, it's just that weird thing of like... I imagine... there are reasons for where his career went where it did. Because you can't be like that level of conservative without being a profoundly unpleasant person. Yeah. Like, Neverhood was like pretty disconnected. The Earthworm Jim cartoon, like you mentioned before, he hated. It was probably more interesting than the game. Where I think, like, the game just survived on the fact that it had some good graphics and music. It was.
This'll come in handy.
But also, I never played through any Earthworm Jim game, like, legitimately. I just sort of, like, cheated. I used codes. Because it's a game where, like... there are some gimmick... it's like... well, the second one is very gimmick. It's like the problem of, like, every other stage is like a gimmick. So if you're wanting that, like, run and gun gameplay, like, too bad. I think the only thing I liked was the quiz from Earthworm Jim 2, because I do like a quiz with goofy, absurd answers. But I feel you can probably use that in better ways. Yeah, the N64 one just...
Who needs pixie dust?
oh, pixie dust. Like, who needs Pixida? Like, the Earthworm Jim game was definitely a developmental hell game, because I definitely read about it in, like, early Nintendo, like, early N64 Nintendo Powers, and then it just kind of vanished. Then it came out, and it was awful. Like, back in that era of Nintendo Power, where they could, like, list a game was being worked on, or it would be, like, in their upcoming games and then just never come out. Like, definitely Kirby Kid, or Kid Kirby was listed in Nintendo Power, and then, you know, it never happened. Could have been a reference to, like, Kirby Star Stacker's Japanese name, but also... yeah. I know Clay Fighters, from what I've heard, like, it is another game in, like, developmental hell, but just take the concept and, like, put, you know, good fighting game fundamentals. As someone who is getting into some fighting games... okay, because I just thought, like, Kirby's Star Stacker's Japanese name was something like Kirby Kirby Superstar Stacker. As a... Kirby, no, Kira Kizu. Whatever Kizu means. I'll have to look it up. Because I do know the... original Kid Kirby that was like this weird-ass puzzle concept thing. So that could have probably been what they mentioned. But, like, this Nintendo Power definitely mentioned shit like... Mario and Wario, I think for a point, might have been listed as an upcoming game. Kirby's Air Ride just... well, Kirby's, like, Air Ride, like, for a while was Kirby's Air Bowl. Like, I am curious, like... what... like... because the original Kirby's Air Ride concept looked way different. So, I mean, I love... when I get to Kirby's Air Ride, we're gonna have a fucking good time, but... I assume it is very different from what it originated as. Like, that would be something I'd like to see people get a hand on. Like, that of just game that never came out. That and the GameCube Kirby side-scroller. Like, the one that eventually became a Return to Dreamland that definitely has a lot... fucking god-awful game. Yeah, no, that 100% did. That adds up. The most fucked up thing is... I don't want to say fucked up, but just... the lack of... and I 100% get why. The lack of, I just want to play the game, but I keep getting knocked over every 5 seconds. Smash Run. Like, one of the best parts of the 3DS Smash Brothers. No one talks about Smash Board, Smash...
Proto slime.
Oops. The one on the Wii U. Like, on the other hand, I can understand why that would not work on the Wii U, because you can't really do, like, everyone has their own map on the Wii U when you're just with the one controller. But the replacement was not fun. Like, no one talks about it for a reason. Like, I definitely have way more hours in the DS one than... We cannot handle that Yoshi. Like, the slime enemy is wonderful because an enemy that's barely visible and extremely mobile, just out to kill you. Like, you can't see it unless you're jumping. Then you can't see where you're going. And they're so persistent. I just... Yep. It's like, it's... I wish I could have the camera... I wish I could control the camera. Like, I don't think you can jump on them. I don't think... Like, I'm smashing the shoulder buttons and nothing's happening. I presume no, because the game would have told me. Like, even Gex let me control the damn camera. Oh, I didn't press the... Dying unpresses the thing. It's hard to navigate back to where I started because this game is just a bunch of geometry. And I say this as someone who sometimes just wants to play a game that is just geometry. Mario 64 is a lot of geometry. But I love it. Mario 64 just getting so much right out of the gate. Like, it... Like, it's not... It has its faults, like the camera. But there are still games that came after it with worse cameras. Like, later games did, like, fix up some things, like, they made wall jumping easier. Yeah. Like, the camera on Mario 64 is not debilitating. Like, this game's camera... Gex, I'm pretty sure, had camera issues. I think my main thing I will give Mario 64 is this. It's very easy to just pick up and run around in. Like... You can just kind of run around and parkour and shit. Like, I'll give that to Mario 64 over Banjo-Kazooie. Like, not a knock on Banjo-Kazooie, but Banjo-Kazooie is definitely a game where, like, I would not want to pick up Banjo-Kazooie and just wahoo around. Now, Donkey Kong 64, you can pick that game up and just mess around because that game just does some shit. Like, I love the glitch of just Chunky falling through reality. Chunky walking through a wall in Jungle Japes. Swimming through the... Christ on a cracker. Okay, fucking there. Like, I wish they would put 64, DK64 on the Switch Online. Because I want to see if it finds another way to just do weird shit. Like, everything I hear about the Wii U one just having some quirks because it's not trying to, like, work on the N64 hardware. I wish I could see... Oh, no, I can't see where I'm going. Son of a mother... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Like, I know it is a weird thing on the Wii and the Wii U. Like, I'm glad that N64 emulation is definitely a lot more...
Smokin'.
There, he said smoking. Like, stable, because when I tried to emulate Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, there was some jank going on. Like, this is not a good thing, a good, like, attack for anything that's, like, not a stable enemy. Fucking Donkey Kong 64 and the banana and the fish. Like, one of the 3 golden bananas I got that, like, kept me from getting 100% or 101% or whatever. Where it's like, now it's like, I mean, you don't have to. You don't get a... I mean, even, yeah, stepping back, like, the reward in Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 of just, here's a little blurb. But I guess those are not as much of a time investment as getting everything in DK64. And yeah, the freaking scope overlay. It's like, if you get it in a certain certain, like, point, yeah, it becomes a fucking mess. That's DK60. That's very DK60. How many lives do I even have? 1. And the worst part is, like, that is a very annoying, like, golden banana just to get to. You have to play an instrument switch, your time, so you have to run to it. And I'm sure that when you lose, you have to redo the whole thing. Oh my god. These enemies are way too aggressive. Compare this to, say, the bullies in Mario 64. They're aggressive, yes, but they have, like... They can't just, like, turn on a dime. They don't damage you. They don't... They can, like... Yeah, they'll push you back and push you a bunch, but... It's not like the stun locking in this game where, you know... Bubsy, if I could go in the game right now, I would strangle you. Every time I'm on a solid surface, I drop a save state just in... It was a good incentive for finishing 100 games. Like, at least Captain Novolin is mercifully short. Check you feet. I feel the weirdest one is probably Rex Ronan, though. Just, you go inside a cigarette exec. I feel there's always something weird about any, like, sci-fi thing where you go inside a person.
I needed that.
Okay, I'm putting a save state there because I want to see where this tells me to go. Propeller? Well, that doesn't help shit. Like, there's the ending. It just says propeller. That's not even an ending. It looks like an ending. There's a rocket over there. Yeah. Which, that audio cue would be helpful if it didn't sound like just painful. What the fuck are those? Oh, hell no, slime. Oh, it's just a goddamn one-up. Just a goddamn one-up. I don't want to die because I don't have to re-shit that switch. Okay, Bubsy, you really are nearing Gex levels of just reference thing. Like, Gexified Bubsy. They made Bubsy too confident. Like, Bubsy used to just be constantly down on himself. Like, why are you playing this trash game? But now Bubsy, they made Bubsy hip. Fucking Flanderized my bub. This kills the cheap steaks. I wish the game would let you just take a second to think, but you can't. Yeah, I will be done after this level. I just need to kill it. This game is a piss of fuck. This game is toilet nugget. This game has inspired me to violent. I think when I assess this game, like, I will consider the fact that, yeah, it was a incredibly early thing, but it does not, I'm not going to give it too much mercy because of that. It's a fucking slime! This weird-ass Beetlejuice music. Fuck everything, it's over!
Well done!
It's the, yeah, it's the city of Dis in hell. where I live. Fuck. Guess I'm playing more of this shit next weekend. Let's go. For now, though, I'm getting as far away from Bubsy as possible. Garbage-ass game. Game-ass garbage. Garbage game for fuckers. Clowns. At least it's an entertaining bad. Well, that's another episode down, Luigi. What do you think? If I ever see that Bubsy, I'll strangle him with my bare hands, Mario. You're goddamn right, Luigi. You are goddamn right. Good night and cheap steaks.
That's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Bye.